Hey, we're going to take a look at creating a fillable PDF file to be able to use under CRM documents. To do this, we're going to use a different tool. We're going to use something called PDF Escape. You can use Acrobat as well, the full version, but PDF Escape is free, so we wanted to show you how to use that. So you go to pdfescape.com. When you get in here, it takes you to this screen. Just say, take the free online one, and you can upload your PDF file. So I'm going to go here to grab a PDF file, drag, drop it. So now what I've done is I've loaded the PDF file into the program. Now you can see here that there already are some fillable fields, but we're going to create a couple more just to show you how that works. I'm going to click on Form Field, leave it as text, that's fine. And I can click on the screen and it creates a box. I can resize the box any way I want for the text. And then I could right-click on it, go over to Object Properties, and I give it a name. So by default, it puts it as Untitled, but we do not want Untitled. We want something that's meaningful if someone's looking at a list of fields. So let's go here and say Project Description. None of the other options in here really matter for what we're doing. Now, on these are already PDF fields that we've added. If we want to edit any of them, we could right-click and say Unlock. Say Yep. Now I can right-click and get to Object Properties. I can rename this to Date. First name. Okay. Now once you load these properties and you label everything with something meaningful, we're going to walk through how to actually hook that in. Okay. So I didn't rename this one. We'll see that probably as Untitled when we pull it in. I'm now going to go here and hit Save and then say Download. And this creates a PDF file with those fillable fields. Now if I jump into Documents, click on Templates, I can now add a new template. So for this, I'm going to say Roof Proposal. Okay. I'm going to choose my file and click Save. So now what we've done is we've loaded the PDF template into the system. Now, we definitely can still use it, but we want to be able to autofill some of the information out from the CRM. So the first action here lets you create the field mapping. You can see the couple that I didn't rename. There's probably some on the later page, but you can see the first name, last name, date, and project description that we did rename, and we created project description brand new. So I can come in here and say, let's go to General, and let's choose month, day, year. Let's go to first name. Let's say customer, and put first name. Now, you have an option to changing the values in these if you want. So I'm just doing these three. If you have a checkbox, you might just leave it as a checkbox and just put the letter X so it checks that little thing. If you know that you always have a value, for example, if I always want to put blah, here I can, which means that whenever I pull it up, it will have that value. If you look on this list and you do not see the word text, but you see like null, it means that it's not a real field and you might need to change the field type so we can fill it out. In this case, I'm just going to hit Save. The third option here lets you place signature markers. Not necessarily going to go into it in this video, but you can use that to place markers on the screen so they can click on it to automatically fill out with their signature. Okay. So now I'm going to go to Add. I'm just going to grab person, say from template, and I'm going to click on Roof Proposal. And you can see that it's pre-populated all this data. This gives the person a chance, the rep, to change any of the values before sending out the contract. When they're done, they can either save it, and then they can go to Documents and they can send it out. They can save an email, which will automatically create the document and email it to the customer. Or they can save and sign, which would drop it into a signing program so they can sign right there. For now, I'm not going to do either of those because that's not the scope of the video. Clicking cancel takes you back to the list and you would see all of your documents. But this video basically shows you how to create those fillable fields in your PDF files.